Libra! I grabbed my lady tambourine for you. Maybe you need to know about this. I don't know what song for you, though. Like... What's the first song I think of? Hold on. Spice Girls came to mind for you, Libra. So, what song of Spice Girls? The two become one song. I don't know what that has to do with the lady tambourine, but to become one, I need some love like I never needed love before. I make love to you, baby. Had another lover, now I'm back for more. Make love. I didn't even think I was gonna sing. Look at you, Libra, getting a weird little Spice Girl serenade from me. Alright, I'm gonna turn my fancy light on now. I have to go to the store. I kind of want to keep the light off and keep the tambourine on. Can we darken the light for you? Can we make it a little more romantic for some reason, Libra? I feel like making it romantic for you, but I need a scarf. Look at me. I'm looking like I'm a Libra. I do have my Venus in Libra, if you were wondering. So when it comes to my relationships and like that ultimate, Libra's good. Libra's actually exalted in Pisces. It's at home there. It wants the perfect romance of everything. I've been told in my past that I was too romantic. Bah, is what I say. All right. So that gives me a green glow. It's like I'm behind like a makeup window. Maybe doing makeup has to do with you for some reason. It's like I'm in the office setting of the Conair. Is it Conair makeup window thing? Can I hang this so it stays? I'm going to hang this because I like it. I'm a light freak. I like lights. If you didn't know, watch some of my whip videos. All right. So, I don't even know what decks I'm going to use for you. What the heck do I have here? All right, so what do I have? I have this one, which, what is the name of this? I want to say Enchanted. I could be wrong. It's a self-published deck. It's a birthday present I bought myself a couple years ago. It's actually really beautiful. It's like all art that's been created artistically and visually into a tarot deck. I really like this deck. And then the other one in front of me is the Hermetic. And I had a jumper. The Ace of Swords jumped. Ooh, that's the lightning sword from God. The sword of truth. Victory coming into your life. Slashing out any bullshit. Cutting away the crap. Making a clean break. Drawing a line in the sand. Putting your barriers of what is good and not and right and wrong for you. And so we had another jumper. I'm going to put it back in. The Knight of Swords. Riding in on his white horse to save her in distress. All right. I feel like some of these were not the right direction. So let's do proper draw. And thank you for joining me. I don't know if I said that. I got distracted by my lights. This is my first go around the zodiac to see if this is helpful out there. I'm hoping to help all y'all out there tap into your own intuition and be aware of it a little bit more and just know that it's in you and you don't need me or the cards or anything. You just need to ask for help and then to expect it and look for the help. Trust God, trust your soul, trust your path, trust your journey, trust your mistakes, trust your fuck-ups and go with it, you know. All right, so the other one, let me make sure these are all the right way as I'm blabbing. So I always ask my readings are coming from the highest source of love, whatever that means to you. I am not judgmental. Who am I to say how anyone else sees their world or their spirituality for that sake? I only know myself. So I can only share my own experiences and, you know, see if that's helpful to you. Maybe you can, you know, you're resonating with it or you don't. If you don't, just move on and it's cool. This is a reading. There's a weird card in there. What's that? This is a reading for, I guess, April 2016 and or whenever it may come to you. Time is relative. For me, it doesn't really exist. It does because I have to believe it exists a little bit. All right, so messages for Libra. Beyond my blabbing rants. Although if my blabbing rants make any bells in you go off in your heart, soul, mind, whatever. Ding, 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 ding. And you start to think about things. Go with your thoughts and your feelings and your emotions and that wave that it just took you on. Maybe that wave will take you towards the pot of gold solution you've been looking for. Or at least the wave that'll slap your freaking blinders off and turn your head and see the situation from that angle. Okay. So, blabbing being done. Got to go to the store, and I do believe I have pasta on the stove. So, sign. I might have to get up and turn the pasta off. Unless my sister saves me. That's possible. Messages for the highest, greatest good of everybody involved. So everybody benefits in your decision and or path that you're going on towards happiness, Libra. So that we can all have a lift in our life. You know, you don't want to trample on anybody else's feet on the way when you can help them up and send them along their way if they need to go that way, right? All right, what do we have for Libra? Well, that's the first one. I see it, but I'm not going to tell you what it is yet. Yes, I am. It's death. I like this card. This is like, I think of it as the phoenix rising. You know, going to the ashes and setting everything that was crap aflame so that it's not even weight anymore in your life and it's just not even there. And you can just step into a brand new world with a fresh breath and new eyes. Go get yourself some new clothes, you know. Start to be the personality and the person that you are inside and not the one that the ego says you think you need to be. Okay, 1, 2. Oh, all right, hold on. That was a lot. I'm not going to take all those. I didn't. All right, one more for Libra. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Two of Swords. So this is Lord of Peace Restored. Ah, Libra. It's also a Libra card. So beautiful to start with the Libra card as your energy. So that's finding your balance. Now, although the Libras strive to have balance, the Libras I have known in my life, if you're that scale, they are not fucking afraid to make that scale get heavy one way sometimes. And maybe right away get heavy the other way. Because they need to test it out. They need to test out how far their scale goes so that they know the point where they won't fall off or get thrown off. So they go to the limits sometimes so that they're very aware of how to control and find their balance of those different qualities of who they are. Their ability to see the balance in two sides in the situation. Sometimes that situation is somebody else and them. And they can actually see that other person's point of view, or at least their perception of that person's point of view. Sometimes Libra needs to work out that it's not their imagined perception of that person's point of view, and it's the actual perception, but they're usually pretty good. They're in tune with that. They're in tune with others. They're communicative. I make that word up. All right, before I get too far blabbing, let me pull the 3 cards from this deck. And for Libra, to clarify these 3 I have, well, that one wants to come, and that's the Page of Swords. We're going to put him there. The Page of Swords is the little knee-jerk. in the situation. Like me telling people yesterday in my video that I had to take off work because I had cramps. Today's a new day. But I'm glad I took off yesterday, even though I put myself to work for some reason on my day off to rest. So it's the knee jerk. It's the one that delivers truth sometimes without tact. or tact, not tactfully, or blabbing. I don't know what I'm trying to say there. You got me, right? Okay. Brain is going off, intuition coming on. Libra. More highest, greatest good of everyone. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Swords. So we have a young energy on one end of the scale, and then the underlying energy here is the Queen. Before I start blabbing, let's just show you what the other cards are in case this gets cut off. Okay, so these two came together. So the Page of Swords and Death. So this is a transformation of that knee-jerk energy. Perhaps this knee-jerk energy came into your life with a bunch of truth. Don't kill the messenger, by the way. And if you're the messenger, be a little bit smarter that not everybody may react to your information the same way. Coming from a Virgo's lesson in life. Virgos want to help everybody all the time, and they have a lot of information that can help everybody if they just listen, right? But sometimes people need to learn their own lessons, and sometimes if you say something, even if you can see how a person can get out of a situation and help them, they're not ready for the help, nor for the point to hear the info for the help. So I don't know what that means, but Swords energy is mental. All right, so let me show you the rest. Middle position is the Chariot. I was just talking about Virgo. And now you got the Chariot in the same position as Virgo. Totally different deck, of course, but that's cool. And to note. And then you have the Queen of Swords. Oh, look at you. Look at you, you balanced little Libra. So you have the Queen of Swords in one deck.